take a bite out of my emotional support mousse. That's better. I look like Black Friday. Isn't Black Friday a day of death? No, it isn't. It's a day of economic recession. Correction, I sound like Black Friday. But luckily, there's a cure for that. That doesn't sound good. Pushing through and doing some good old medically endorsed Black Friday shopping. Consult your doctor for details. Lucky for you and me, we've already done it. So remember me as I was when I had a voice and me and my children weren't sick, and we'll hopefully congregate back here and unpack what I've bought, because quite frankly it was a blur and I hadn't slept or left the house in 6 weeks. Because if you're new here, I've had a fourth child. I'm a recovering newborn mother. Like I'm saying I'm a recovering alcoholic, and that would make anyone irrational and impulsive during such a time, so do not judge.
No way. We have Skims as if. See what the Skims is all about. Just a lot of flimsy bras, it seems. Look at the bells. Wow. Oh, wow. That is so festive. Now this makes a good present. Wow. And the vanilla. Wow, that is stunning. Look at that. Houses, the poinsettias. This is just magical. That. Stunning. This is too much. You found a cup. Oh, I love a pom-pom. Wow, look at that. I like those too. They're fun. No man in the corner, just chilling. Look at this Christmas mug. That is beautiful. I pick up my favourite pyjamas because they're 30% off from Cotton On. Look at that! You like these? Black sesame cheesecake, that is intriguing. This is what we wanted to look at. So we found the right size. It is quite beautiful. It's gapey in the top, but I'm not wearing a bra. But even if I was to wear a bra, I'm not sure about this one, but it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dress. Wow, I feel like an absolute princess in this. Just sit on this one, but it is stunning. Stunning, stunning dress. Dish, and oh my gosh, look at this, guys. You can adjust your lighting in the change room. So golden hour? No way. Natural light. After dark. Try another one. Signature. Oh wow, that's even darker. Natural. I think we'll go natural light. That seems the best. I don't think this is for me. No way. That is stunning. So many pretty trees. shouldn't go there for a minute. Well, successful shopping day. We made it out of the house. I don't believe it. We're here. This room is really charming, by the way. I wish I had a breastfeeding room at home. This would be great. You can just shut the curtain and have your own space. This is exactly what I need at home. If only curtains would work in my house. We need actual locks and bolts on our doors to keep anyone away. Anyway, we have to rush home, so we've got to get this feed going, and I'll catch up with you for our little shopping haul. You got a dog from McDonald's? Yeah. For the tree. Do you love it?
I love it.
The handiest thing on earth, this portable water heater. Off she goes. Guys, I actually can't believe this trip actually happened. I feel so empowered, so independent. I fed my children, they had a good time, I had a good time. We survived. We're going back home now. We're going to pick up our kids and resume the sturdy, consistent mom work for the rest of the year, for the rest of my life. But I feel good, people. I needed to do that. I feel the most empowered since I've had a baby, that I can just get back out and do things and be okay, and I don't have to bring an assistant with me to do this. I'm very stubbornly and fiercely independent. I don't like to lean on anyone. I will only ask for help if I'm on my death's door. And look, I'm expressing with my portable pump in the car. I'm getting it all done, people. Nothing will be not done, ever. I am on such a high, probably because I went shopping and it's Christmas, and I'm feeling very, very festive. And I'm also very empowered by the breakfast that I had, because it is the bomb breakfast. If you would like to know how I made that, go check out my previous vlog, only eating Christmas foods for a day, which is a splendid idea. If I could do that every day, I totally would. Anyway, I'm going to pick up the rest of my family and ooh, let's make this yellow light beautiful. See, we did that too. Yes!
We're back. And don't I look good? I know. You don't have to tell me twice. Time has passed. I have my voice back, so we are winning on that front. We're going to rush through this segment mighty quick, because finding time between feeds and between children, and also being the end of the year, and for the next 6 weeks I will be fully surrounded by just everyone. So my introverted self is just gearing up for the fact that I will not have any alone time for the next few months. Totally fine, very accustomed to living that lifestyle, but Mama also needs a little bit of time to just reset and share some very trivial, fun fashion and beauty bits with you, because in life, being so serious, we all need a little bit of respite. Let's quickly begin. Sephora. I never shop there, by the way, but I have had my eye on the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. Finally found my perfect shade. I've been using some mixed samples to try to find my shade. Rushed in there, again, between feeds, and having to ask permission from my entire family that I leave the house to get their 20% off Black Friday sale. Also left without the blush, which I was so sad about, because you had to make a quota of a certain amount to get 20% off, which I thought was a bit unfair, to be honest. But ordered the blush online without having to have a minimum spend, so very happy to try that out today. To make the minimum spend, I had to add in, no, not this beauty exfoliant, that was just a freebie. I had a lip balm somewhere. Tell me I threw it out. Did I throw away the lip balm that I bought? Quite possibly. Anyway, we don't have time to chat, folks. We're going to apply this foundation, which I think you've already seen the magic of this before, but this is my right shade. This is a 5.25. I have managed to fake tan slightly. Why I loved this foundation was, and it's often a lot of people's wedding foundation, is that it just gives the most beautiful powdery finish without being too glowy, also concealing whatever imperfections you may have. And at the moment I have many. And when I tried these samples on, I just felt good. So if I'm feeling better mentally and physically for having put this piece of trivialness on my face, then I encourage anyone to do the same. I know there's a lot of talk about, as women, do we have to present ourselves with makeup to the public? Absolutely not, and I usually don't. But when you do want a little pick-me-up, just for yourself, not for others, this is purely for self-affirmation reasons, a little makeup is a recommended remedy by me to just perk yourself up. So I think this is quite a nice shade match for me, and I'm also going to warm it up with a bit of bronzer, don't you worry. I've been using the Luminous Silk Concealer for many years. This is actually a fresh one. I've just happened to misplace my old one in the blink of an eye because I'm distracted, folks, with anxiety. My newborn is freshly asleep behind me, and that's why there are no lights on save my little desk lamp, because once he wakes up, it's game over. Oh, here we go. Yep, yeah, right on cue. Maybe I should have spoken a little bit less. Did I speak too soon? What will his next move be? This is a nice little game you like to play. What will your next move be, sir? Oh, I found my add-on Lano Lips, the 12-hour overnight lip mask. I love putting a heavy lip balm on at night, and thought I'd give this a try since I had to make a minimum spend. So good news, didn't throw my lip balm out. Bad news, where did I put this blush? Where did I put my new... Ah, right there. Okay, this looks rather bright and corally on camera, and I'm so here for that because I need a bit of coral in my life. It's my favourite shade of blush. Now, you don't need much of this. I'm going to pop 2 dots on. Reminds me of Indigenous dot painting. So much fun. I can imagine that being rather cathartic for me right now, actually. And when I tried this on in store, it just gave the most subtle, blendable, buildable... Oh, look at that. Look what it's done to my cheeks. I have never tried a liquid blush before this one, and I must say I am super impressed. It is so seamless, and the colour really sticks. Oh, love. I've forgotten how to do my brows. It has been a few months since I've done makeup, and I really don't know what I am doing, but at least I'm having fun. Alright, that'll do. Every time I'm trying to find a product and I make noise, I have like a mini heart attack because I have no idea what the baby will hear, what the baby will do. And as per usual, we do not have time, and I really didn't fathom how lack of time I would have for myself having a newborn. I think it's also because I've got 3 others. That is why I'm feeling the crunch. The little one is stirring. Okay, Baba. Una momentito. You okay? Everything's okay. Yeah. Okay. Just get the little one a quick feed. We are not lit by candlelight anymore. Thank goodness, we can actually see what we're doing. Hopefully I've done a good job. Final festive touch that I didn't get on offer, but just really wanted. I actually bought this lipstick last year in a different shade. We're back to candlelight. Can you hear me? He's half asleep. Anyway, back to the lipstick. So every year, Chantecaille, which is a beautiful French brand, well established, release a limited edition crystal lipstick for the festive season. And let's see if I can find, I found last year's one. It's called Lip. Where was I? The challenges of the day. Battery's about to die. Baby today is just particularly unsettled. And all I want to do is just show you a lipstick. I haven't put it on yet, by the way. That's okay. This is newborn life. This is the reality. Just thought I would share the reality. We're going to talk through this and breathe through this moment. Let's
hopefully I will see you again. At this rate, it's not likely. Take 300. I feel like I'm actually in Mission Impossible. Like all the action, jumping out of planes, evading explosions, disasters. That is not Mission Impossible. Mum life is Mission Impossible. Well, actually not mum life, it's battery died. Can there be any more things that could potentially go wrong whilst trying to film at all at this point? Okay, let's get on with it. We don't have much time. This is last year's lip crystal in the shade Rose Quartz. And let me show you the spectacular crystallization we're talking about. So this is a much deeper shade. This would be lovely for an evening. However, this year they have brought it out in the shade, and I haven't assessed it yet, Pink Topaz. So this should be a little bit lighter and a lot more nude. Let's make its maiden voyage here. Let's do a little test run of what potentially Christmas Day makeup may or may not be, depending on what the family allows me to do. I should probably write a permission letter in advance to get everyone to sign whether I can doll up for the day. Oh wow. Are you all seeing this? Oh my goodness. This is legitimately stunning. Okay, so maybe I need to buy a backup of these because it is very hard to find your perfect lip color. Those of you who are obsessed with lipsticks, I don't actually have many lipsticks because it is very difficult for me to find the right shade. I often have to blend shades, but this is perfect for me. So I'm going to just pull out my hair, see what we can make of it, and we're going to get into what I purchased on Black Friday, how I felt, the experience. If we're allowed, we will try things on. It's going to be a good time. Let's hope. Don't want to jinx myself though. I think we have managed to make it in front of the camera. It's the small things in life, folks. Black Friday, this took on a particular excitement for me. You might have sensed it in my clips that I took in the drive home from our little expedition, because being a new mother again just really strips you of basically your regular life, and I don't wish for my regular life back. I'm enjoying motherhood and the busyness and the chaos. I do have a strange addiction. I have a tendency to be addicted to stressful situations, and I love to throw myself into them and immerse myself in the anxiety of it. And this is just me. I love to be on a little winding hamster wheel of life. Anyway, why Black Friday was so exciting for me this year is that after so many months, 9 months in particular, of not being able to express myself through fashion or to wear what I want to wear and just be confined to kind of what I'm wearing right now, which is these Amazon compression camis, which aren't very compressive, I have to say, but they are quite cute, and I can go braless in them, which is a rare thing for me, as usually going braless is not very flattering. And track pants. I wore these all throughout my pregnancy. I'm still wearing them post-pregnancy. This is my everyday look, but Black Friday has given me an opportunity to reassess my wardrobe, to have a little bit of fun, and also prepare for the festive season ahead. So if you're looking for a cheeky little festive outfit, some wardrobe inspiration, hopefully these pieces might be of interest to you. I would like to begin with addressing the elephant in the room. Did she or did she not? She did. What happened? Let me explain. I have my everyday Coach bag that I purchased in a store about a year and a half ago. Love this bag, wear it to death. The bag has maintained its shape, it hasn't been scratched, and I have absolutely used and abused and thrown it about, and it still looks just as good as when I bought her. So I might say that I'm a bit of a fangirly of Coach, and before Black Friday I got notified by a sales associate that they were having a pre-sale and if I'd like to come in. So I thought I would take the opportunity to head on down to store and just see what they had. But I did actually have one bag in particular in mind. I got notified by a phone call that this bag is limited in stock and they're actually phasing it out. So I managed to get this on further reduction. This bag is very Marmite. I'm going to warn you, not everyone will love this bag. In fact, it is quite odd for me to tend towards something so quirky. But without further ado, let's unbox this and I'll let you share your thoughts or not in the comments. But I have nothing like this in my accessories wardrobe and I could just see me really loving and having fun with this for years to come. This is a live unboxing. I have not unboxed this precious parcel yet. I could have just taken it in the plastic as it was, but I wanted to feel special. The particular reason why I wanted to feel very special unboxing this is that this is a little Christmas present, post-birth present to myself. As you may reflect on my birthing vlog, I will link it. It was, you know, as all of us women as a collective understand, it's a lot. And I've never bought myself a post-birth present. I thought it would be appropriate to commemorate the event, and when I wear this bag, perhaps remember what I went through, but also the joy that followed, because this bag is very joyous, if anything. Should I destroy the bow or can I just... No, I must destroy it. Sad times. Perhaps I can recreate this because, you know, I love an original packaging moment. So let's see what they've done with this. It comes with the Coach sticker, and ironically, because Coach is a horse and carriage logo by tradition, I just assumed that the brand was British, but ironically Coach is actually a New York brand. And why the horse and cart for New York, I'm not sure. Perhaps it's a Central Park moment. I have to appreciate the fanning of the tissue paper. Dust bag. The nostalgia of this smell reminds me of jelly shoes. You know those shoes that your mum would get you for the beach? Those jelly sandals that have made a comeback. That is that smell. It's almost like a new baby smell. Oh! Just look at her. She is pink and she is fabulous. This is a Barbie bag. Oh! Guys, I have no regrets. Marmite bag she is, because not everyone will agree on my choice. However,
I just thought she would be so appropriate for summer.
I always forget how to open this. There is a method to opening this bag. Why? Ah, it's a little interior clasp, so this bag will stay locked, which is good because it is semi-sheer, but more on the opaque side. Comes with a jelly strap. And I didn't mention the name of this bag. This is the jelly Tabby. I got inspired for this bag because I saw someone online wearing it. She has quite a quirky style. I'm not even a huge follower of hers, to be quite fair, but I saw this bag and was so intrigued and just thought this would make a really fun addition into my summer wardrobe and just inject a little bit of interest to whatever you're wearing. I generally tend towards the boring colors like neutrals, and this will definitely bring the fun. Not that I don't experience so much fun on a daily basis, but now my wardrobe can experience a bit of fun. Doesn't matter what I'm wearing. I think this will just elevate even the most boring and mundane of outfits. Look at this. Isn't she fabulous? Oh, I could just wear this in itself as an accessory, as a little plastic Barbie sash. Also, be aware, I would not have purchased this if the quality was not on point, and Coach does not disappoint on quality. This plastic is not your ordinary plastic bag. She is very sturdy, even comes with stitching, so the quality of this bag is quite sturdy, which is what you need when you're surrounded by little fingers and little fingernails. Even comes with the Coach tag. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. It is not me This is not my style. This is not part of my personal aesthetic, and yet she belongs with me. Moving on. We are swiftly going to continue on with some fun festive outfits. I have been extremely inspired by colour all of a sudden. Being such a neutral girl, I'm shocked at my choices lately, but that's what post-pregnancy hormones do to you. They completely shift your focus and alter your state of mind. I have prepared a rail. I know, I prepared a rail. Essential for me because generally I don't have time to see things in my wardrobe. They look like a blur, and a rail just allows you to see your key pieces to remind you to actually wear them. Let's begin with the showstopper here. This is a linen simple mini dress with a classic conservative neckline. This would be perfect for Christmas Day down where I live because it is quite warm, and whenever I attempt to wear something that is even remotely fancy, it just never works out and I end up in a sweaty mess. So a red mini dress in linen just seemed appropriate. Also extremely out of character for me, polka dots. I do not own anything polka dot or patterned in my wardrobe. I kind of steer away from pattern apart from florals because they don't generally suit me. But I saw the navy. Navy is one of my favorite colours, of which I actually don't have in my wardrobe save for maybe a barely navy denim jean. This is also another option for Christmas Day, you know, beautiful linen, so very breathable, and comes with a cinched in waist, so very flattering for someone that is recovering from pregnancy or wants to hide the Christmas lunch bloat. Also came in a matching two-piece. A two-piece is one of my favorite things to wear. I love a matching set. I just see them and I melt. Same pattern in the navy with some shorts that are quite flattering and comfortable, and a longer vest where the buttons end kind of at the midriff, but because the shorts are high-waisted, there will be no exposure of the tum. But if that is your thing, that is completely fine. Now for something a bit more practical. This is not a dress. This is actually a nightie, and despite from living in compression singlets from Amazon and my old track pants, I also live in pajamas, and the wavy pattern really caught my attention, not to mention the colour, the fact that it was linen and breathable. It just ticked all my boxes. And speaking of sleepwear, I managed to get 30% on offer for Black Friday. Some additions to my pajama wardrobe. I have been living in old pajamas for too many a year. A lot of them have holes in them and they're quite raggedy, and I just needed a bit of a freshen up in that space. So what I will do is get rid of my old pajamas and replace them with these new pairs. These are quite affordable from Cotton On, also in linen, and it's these little short set with a matching cami that has frilly straps. Once again, the frills, the waves are very much at the forefront of my home style at the moment because, like I said, we generally do not leave this place. Picked up a few pairs in a few different combinations because once you find a pair of pajamas that fit you, are comfortable and look cute, you get them in a range of colors. This is a nice little floral pair. The first one was in a little holly pattern, as you can see here. A basic off-white pair, and then I have a black pair which are currently in the wash because I leaked breast milk all over them. And finally, to some random Christmas accessories. Found this at Kmart. It's a snowflake headband and some Christmas earrings, which I thought were rather adorable. I do have some Christmas earrings that I've worn for about 15 years, and I just thought perhaps it's time for a little switch up. Another option are these Bauble earrings, which I'm actually busting to try because I don't generally do a chunky earring, but I thought this was a really versatile piece because you don't have to just wear them for the festive time of year. You could wear them anytime. A chunky gold cuff. I do not own any cuffs in my jewelry collection at the moment, and this again was on offer, super affordable. So I basically got it for free, so added that to my cart. This snake chain necklace, these are all costume jewelry by the way, so wasn't an expensive addition. but something that was missing from my wardrobe. I thought this would also add an element of interest to even the most boring outfit. A fresh pair of sandals. Something that really did catch my eye was this pair of woven rose sandals, and the strap actually wraps around the ankle. Not something you'd see typically in your wardrobe, but I thought would add a bit of interest and go with anything because of its neutral color. And randomly, these paper Christmas trees, they had them set up in store, and there's a magnetic fastener to make the trees extend around, so they're this puffy, exquisite paper mache piece that I thought would go really nicely on the bookshelf. I'm going to do a very modest bookshelf Christmas makeover in this room this year because, as you can see, we do not really have the time to be getting extravagant in the decorating department, unfortunately. But there is a season for everything, and at the moment this is my season for basically just taking it day by day and trying to inject us little touches of festivity so we actually know Christmas is coming, though I know my children will definitely remind me of that. I'm going to pick up my little one because we've extended over time because that's how long it took to settle the baby, which was half a day, and I'll hopefully get to try some pieces on for you, and then we will end this vlog with taking you along for our family festivities, such as decorating the tree, adding some bookcase features and little touches to the bedroom. And I'm very much looking forward to actually accomplishing all these things because I have all these ideas, but whether they come to fruition is another story. But if there was one thing you could say about me is I am stubborn, determined, and basically don't let anything stop me. Save my children, they will stop me, and that is fine. I will stop for them and them only, but I will not let myself stop me, if that makes any sense. Getting far too cryptic for a festive vlog. Let's do this. Really, it's been a while since I have vlogged and I'm just getting back into the swing of things. I will stop the conversation now before I embarrass myself any further. Guys, we made it. Okay, let's contain our excitement and let's begin with something extremely casual. Pajamas. This is the two-piece set. They actually come together, so you can't order separate sides for the top and the bottom. I got a size up because I like my pajamas to be very, very loose, especially around the waistline, as my waistline is still in recovery. I just love the floral pattern on these, full of oranges and pinks and greens. I must say the linen is rather soft and not scratchy. Sometimes cotton on does the scratchy linen, which is not very comfortable. I will still wear it though, but this linen is definitely a bit of a higher quality because I've washed some of the previous pairs multiple times and they have managed to stay nice and soft. Really loving the plain off-white pair. Didn't actually think this would be the favorite out of the pairs that I did pick up, but turns out I am a basic girl after all. Well, within reason. I have worn these to death already. This is the Christmas pair with the holly pattern of red and green. My only pair of Christmas pajamas to date have already been worn to death, so they look a little bit more disheveled than the fresh pairs that I've popped on. And I also have the black pair. Loved those because if I leak breast milk, you can't see any evidence of that. However, they are in the wash, but you get the idea. And the final piece of sleepwear, which does need a steam, but my morals won't allow me to steam sleepwear. I just don't have that kind of time, nor do I agree with the concept of steaming your pajamas. That's a I have time kind of thing. This is so comfortable. Obviously a different linen. This is from a different company. This is by Seed. Loving the girly wavy pattern. It just makes me feel very comfortable, very cool, but also a little bit stylish for bedtime rather than wearing my raggedy old maternity pajamas. I actually can pop this on and feel semi put together before bed and perhaps, you know, impress the husband because it's been a while. I have a little assistant joining me for my next outfit. So this is the linen two-piece, so the vest and the shorts. As you can see, the shorts are an absolutely adorable flattering length, and the new baby, I'm referring to what will be now coined as the Barbie bag, is making her debut appearance, and as you can see, she just adds that little pop of something to any outfit. Not that this outfit is boring by any means. The polka dots are very loud.
However, I feel very comfortable in this. I feel stylish, and the bag, being a solid colour, just breaks up the pattern slightly because I am well aware there is a lot going on here. Yes, 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 yes. So my accessory for this dress is, I recommend grabbing a newborn. Grab a newborn for this one. Perfect accessory, also makes a lovely charming sound, even when not on command. This dress just makes me feel the most comfortable I have been since having the baby. Maxi dresses are a wonderful option for summer when you want to be a little bit more covered up and conservative, but also I find they're the most chic option as well. And I didn't think I'd love a full-length polka dot moment, but here we are. I have also popped on, notably, let me just zoom in, the gold cuff for just a little something something on the wrist, and also, I'm not sure if you can see, the bauble earrings, and oh, you can see my paws. That's a nice little added accessory. And let's not forget the shoe. I think this ties on really nicely for the summer theme. It's very casual. I also find that flat shoes are the most complimentary for maxi skirts and dresses because I find heels or wedges just a bit too much. One more feature to this dress is the slight open back. So you have this business in the front, party in the back moment, but in a very conservative way. This final look is clearly an act of desperation, as we have popped every single accessory on that we possibly could to round off this Black Friday haul. And that is these very fun and festive snowflake headband. I'm not quite sure how I feel about them, but definitely something we could share around the room amongst us girls or guys who are feeling particularly silly festive. Also not sure if this outfit requires a bit of a snake chain moment, but once again, a glittery added feature to a very solid piece. And these very fun and very inexpensive Kmart Christmas earrings. In fact, I might pick up a few pairs to give as gifts because I just know that I love a little bit of novelty at this time of the year, whether it be a funny Christmas cracker or some interesting earrings or a quirky headband, because it's been one hell of a year and quite a day, and especially on Christmas Day when things can be rather interesting and busy and hectic, you need to sort of join the ride, which I'm doing right now. As you can see, I'm just swaying my child just to hold him off for this one last thing that I need to film today. And as you can see, my upper lip is sweaty. I'm perspiring under the anxiety and pressure right now. Kept the shoes and of course the baby as an accessory. I wasn't quite sure what shoe to pair with the red dress, but given how loud this outfit is, I would suggest a neutral is the way to go. And that, my darlings, concludes what I picked up this Black Friday. All products will be linked, and now let's get to the decorating. We're going to get out our paper Christmas trees. I'm going to grab the children, and over the course of some time we will actually brighten up the place and hopefully be under less stress and pressure under camera because you won't have to see my face. Guys, this was definitely a sprint, not a marathon. And yes, am I half naked standing amongst the chaos that I've left behind of this bedroom? Yes, I am. But anyway, we will sprint to the finish of this vlog. Let me know any of your favorite looks from today, and I enjoy taking a more relaxed approach to the rest of this festive season. It won't be very glam, it will be quite hectic. The main thing is we've made it to almost the end of this year and we have each other, we are in good health, thank God, and we have survived, and we're also very privileged and lucky to be in the position we are, expressing my gratefulness for this year's blessings. So on that somber note, let's change our tune and let's give this place a good old-fashioned spruce up, because Lord knows I need one. Gosh, I'm sweating. It is hot. Christmas tree junk platter, salted cashews, salty popcorn, and some Golden Gay Time Easter egg, which we have been clearly saving for most of the year, but totally worth the wait. The combo of the three, by the way, makes the perfect bite.
First time ever been calm.
I have no words.
looks nice.
Okay. Beautiful. Delivery, and don't mind the background ambience. I'm trying to actually conceal that. This is in the garage because we have nowhere else to put anything in this tiny little residence we're inhabiting right now. Huge delivery from a company called No Grainer. They do keto and paleo bakes. I've purchased some of their products singularly. That is a very tricky word to say. I thought I'd place a larger order because I don't want to pay for shipping. I may have overdone it slightly, but over the years we will eventually get through this. Thought I would try the keto Christmas loaf. I'm actually going to chop this up into slices and freeze that, so we might give this a little try in a moment. I have been after a keto fruit loaf for ages, and this is their paleo apricot, fig and walnut. Also got their paleo date, raisin and walnut, their olive and rosemary loaf for a savoury touch. We have seeded wholemeal loaf here. At the very bottom is a paleo style pizza base. Not a very glamorous unboxing, but we will get to trying this at some point during the vlogs over the next year, because that's how long it'll take to actually eat my way through this box. They also make amazing keto pecan scrolls and chocolate style hot cross buns, which are also currently stashed in the freezer. That's how I discovered the brand, through my local health food shop. It's my little indulgent treat when I feel like a little something sweet but also satisfying and nutritious. Also, don't mind the way I look. It's giving reality. Bite out of my emotional support mousse. That's better. Oh, food always makes me feel so good. Why am I emotionally leaning on sweet potato chocolate mousse? Yes, you heard right. This mousse is made from sweet potatoes. I will obviously share the recipe with you over the course of next year at this point. Thank goodness we are limping to the end, not only of this vlog, but of this year. It has been a very wondrous year, full of joy and surprises, but I'm also keen to maybe start afresh next year. It has just been an absolute marathon. Getting to this point today, I've managed to wash my hair, and why I'm leaning emotionally for support on food right now, not only because of this time of year, but because I just came to the realization in the middle of last night that Christmas is actually next week, and I thought I had at least a week and a half up my sleeve, but I don't. So this last segment is going to be very brief. We are going to put a few festive touches to our bedroom. As you know from previous years, I will link the vlog, but I actually assemble a Christmas tree in our bedroom. I know, extra, yes, but it is the main area of the house that I actually get to stay in and enjoy the pretty lights, because in our main living areas I'm always working so much that I actually don't get to sit down and enjoy the ambience. And that's why I like to add some festive touches to the bedroom, as we do spend half our lives in this place. Well, for those of us that are privileged to get any sleep, of course. Anyway, these paper origami style Christmas trees that I spotted in Country Road are actually in all the window displays I've noticed in the shopping mall. Every retailer has hopped on this origami Christmas tree trend, but in genuine life-sized versions, which would be a great alternative if you couldn't be bothered putting up a tree. You could just fan out your origami Christmas tree and your job is literally done. And look how stunning this is. They actually hold together with a magnet. In fact, I can't even find the seam. There we are. So here's the seam, there are the magnets, and you just connect them together like so. And Christmaker.
think that was an expression from Seinfeld. Was it Hanukkah with Christmas? Something like that. Or was it Sex in the City? I picked up these origami trees in a small, medium, large in different colors, and I thought I would just add them to the bookcase. And then I also have here my box of goodies from previous years, found from last year. The fairy lights, the odd little Christmas bush, and some foliage which I may just dot around the room. Don't have time for the Christmas tree this year, unfortunately. My baby is actually just starting to stir again. He's very unsettled today, so we will work quickly, add a few festive touches, and then we will part ways, my lovelies. Sad times. Little festive bedroom moment. My homage to you, to me, and to 2024. Just like the Mother Mary, my little newborn awaits me and needs me. So I must bid you a very hasty farewell, but I do wish you a fantastic end to the year and a fresh start next year. And I really thank my long-standing and new subscribers for subscribing and for following on our journey in Opal's world. My little one has a lot to say, so I'm going to say goodbye. Adieu, parting is such sweet sorrow. If you can get a moment to make yourself a little festive space in your home if you celebrate, or even a New Year's themed celebratory space in your home with a few fairy lights, trust me, it makes all the difference when you're going through a very stressful time. Just to gaze upon something that is very much different to what your reality is makes one hell of a difference. My number one advice to you all, romanticize your life, because life is stressful enough. Make it as beautiful and unrealistic as you can. I'm joking. Real life is great, people. I'm very happy, very blessed, and I wish the same for you all. I always give a long exit speech. I need to stop this. I'm going to end the classic way, which is basically shutting you off with my palm. I apologize, it's quite rude of me, so forgive me. I'm going to close this vlog, feed my baby, and get on with all the busyness that is to come to conclude this year. I will fill you in next year because once again, I'm sure there will be lots to report. Always, always, folks. My next vlog as well, just be warned, could be a birthday vlog. I like to vlog my birthday and then release it the year after. So if this next vlog seems out of sync, that's because that's how we like to play it in Opal's world. So enjoy reminiscing on some old times, because it is going to be a real shock to the system looking back a year ago and the unexpected turn of events that has happened since my birthday last year to this year. I always find it quite a surprise myself. Okay, my lovelies, goodbye. Merry Christmas.